how long there's been no sound, but we're seeing that but I guess you can carry on,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
We are also having a soft opening of the Secretariat, and that is on Saturday, as we indicated. And we are encouraging persons to pay their dues, their subscription, to get information, to share information. And we want persons to take advantage of the Secretariat opening again. It had been some time since the Secretariat had been open, and of course we are going to do it not on an everyday basis, but on Saturday mornings to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, we are going to try to have the Secretariat open to facilitate exchange. And so that is important.
Okay, I think we should pause now because the comments are still coming so that there's no sound. Somebody recommended there's a sound now. So when, just that you could let us know. Okay, they said it just came back. So go right
Yes.
ahead with the Secretariat information.
Okay, certainly. So let me go back above. I'm saying that the women's group is having the election now as we speak.
Yes.
I'm saying that no dead party could be moving the way we are moving. Have a branch meeting in constituency number 4. So we have a branch meeting in constituency number, and it's going to be we are active and we're ready for the next election. And so we are inviting persons to be there. We are also having a soft opening of the Secretariat. The Secretariat is located on, you know,
On
a little early in the afternoon, maybe 12:01. The Secretariat will be open. We'll give them, I'll come into the Secretariat and getting information, paying their due.
and put it in the in an all forms.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, today live that we're having and we're starting back
We're
off.
told that you
So
can maybe put up
can
the
we do one of
This country been run by a brother goats, the greediest of all time. They have all a self and none of quality.
directions and address and contact information.
On Saturday, and we Saturday, and we're looking at. Of course, we will determine specifically via notice on the Facebook page and otherwise as the opening hours. The Secretariat is located on Church Street, just close to Grant and Powell's Law Chambers. And so, if you're if you're so it's the top of Church Street. You can't miss it. We'll give you directions, and we could put a little sign. We could make a video level where we show persons where the Secretariat is, because technology is important and it assists us in giving directions as well. I also want to make persons aware that the National Women's Group is having elections this evening as we speak. And so we encourage the women and we encourage that arm of the party to continue moving and being active. We are going to have a branch meeting in constituency number 4.
Well, let's back up a little bit, because I was waiting for you to say, but you disappointed me. Because we have to understand that women are the magical arm in politics. More women participate in politics than men. Although in government, the numbers don't reflect that. And so we want to encourage all women to continue to lend their strong support to our party.
Indeed.
Because women actually move the needle. Women are the engine in the engine room of the political party.
And I cannot disagree.
We don't get a lot of acknowledgement for it. And sometimes when the dust is settled and the roles are assigned, it is not reflected in the numbers. But really, women make the needle turn in politics.
Yes. And so, of course, I give my support to the women's arm of our party, and they do a fantastic job to ensure that the party continues to
and
move.
no wonder, because I mean this is a political line. When we realize the enormous amount of effort and changes that were made to benefit women, that was done by PAM.
Yes.
The Status of Children Act, so that the word bastard was removed from our vocabulary in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Correct.
Women got 13 weeks maternity leave. There was a time in government in the 70s and perhaps 60s when an unmarried woman lost her job.
And you know,
and PAM, our party proudly removed that foolish stigma. And so whenever we speak about women, we do it with a particular amount of pride in this party, because PAM, our party, the People's Action Movement, really was the party that caused women in our country to pivot.
yes. And I must
without adults.
And I must say that my former representative was the first female to be elected to the National Assembly.
And she was the one behind most of these changes.
Dame Constance Mitchell.
Absolutely.
Former representative, member of parliament for constituency number 4.
Women in the engine room.
Yes.
Women in the engine room.
Yes. So we continue to support our women, we continue to lift them up, and we continue to show them the appreciation that they deserve, especially based on the work that they produce and continue to produce. And so we are having this live, and I am so thankful that so many persons have been listening to the live to indicate to us that the sound was not working at a particular time. And it shows the appetite that persons have for activities like this. And they can be rest assured that the People's Action Movement ain't going nowhere, Laverne.
Well,
we're here and here to stay.
Sometimes you have to ignore the folly of people, because people say things to suck you in and maybe to knock you off track.
Yes.
And so if you are going to tell me that I'm dead, you can't imagine that I can hear it, because dead people can't hear.
Yes.
You know, and so I am not going to succumb to those kind of words that don't have any effect.
Yes.
So we have to do what we have to do. We are a formidable party. We are a party of nearly 68. In fact, next year we have some huge plans for our 60th anniversary.
Exactly.
And so if the dead could come.
Yes.
These days, you would talk.
Indeed. Yes.
Going strong.
Indeed, and Laverne, this Facebook page is live. It gives us the opportunity for so many topics. When we look at the topics can be varied. It could be from updates from the party to criticisms of government to solutions proposed by our very own party. Currently, we have a situation where our ministers of government have increased their salary at a time where they have reduced social assistance in programs such as the PAP. That could be a topic discussed, Laverne.
Absolutely.
Currently, schools are not properly equipped to
We've seen
accommodate learning.
School on their rise.
Mhm. We are seeing what is happening at the Keon High School, the allegations of mole. That, Laverne, could be a next topic.
And again, you know, we don't want to tell you what we think
Mhm.
is a current issue. We want you to use these lives to put it in the thread. Tell us what it is you want us to tackle. And we would acquiesce to your suggestions.
What do you think about the economy? The economy has been stagnant. That too can be a topic to discuss. Currently,
There's so much things.
currently persons have been let go by this government and its statutory bodies, a topic that we could be discussed. And currently persons have been complaining that these ministers have been too busy traveling, that they are not focused on the work that has been given to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so that could be a topic.
Yeah. Oh, we have endless topics. I
Yeah.
don't think we'd ever fall short of topics. Every day is giving rise to something new.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't know. It's almost like you take your car to the mechanic shop and you only told them that, you know, you wanted the tire to repair. And then they tell you you have engine problem, and then the carburetor something, and then something and something. And then, so the car is in the garage. You only budgeted for it to be there a few days, but then you got to take bus because they can't get the shop fixed. The car fixed.
Exactly.
And that almost seemed to be the situation with what is happening. And people are asking about perhaps their inexperience.
Mhm. And I thought to myself that this has to be perhaps a reset government, because they send out a proposal, they tell you their plans, days after they change it, reset. And so you can't properly follow, because every time that they have announced something,
Yeah.
subsequent changes.
But you know what? I'm going to give our technical director a chance to cue the feature,
Yes.
because what you just said is a good segue into that. And as we wrap up, we really want to give our viewers a foretaste of what we believe is bound to be a Grammy Award winning hit, and just to share that you know, just to give a little background, you know.
Yeah.
So we have there is a number of people who whether in the diaspora, locally, you know, in the constituencies, they are observing silently.
Yes.
Or what appears to be silently, but they know, you know, who to feed the information to. And so, so for instance, we have this organization called Gatekeepers Inc.
Yes.
And they have produced and composed this selection that really encapsulates some of the misgivings and the missteps that have been happening in the last couple of months in St. Kitts.
Have you heard it?
In a song. Well, I am here on edge. Has it been queued?
Has it been queued?
So should we play it now because we have to go to the
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you taken in the goats?
Well, I don't know. Can we, Mr. DJ, Mr. Production Technician turned DJ, can we hear the song?
Can we hear the song?
Can we hear the special feature that we promised everybody tonight?
Yes.
This country been run by a brother goats, the greediest of all time. They have all a self and none of the mentality. The chorus is bunch of pigs and goats running this desk day. And the latest deception and its real is really cause for alarm. They're the greediest of all time. It is plain to see the true gang and give a damn about you and me. Even big supporters crying foul and shame at all these comrades dirty in the Labour Party name. Don't business about that as long as they pocket fat. Too bad who don't agree. The goat them say it's all about me. That's the chorus. Who is the nanny gate liar? Who don't spin doctor? They men. Whose sole agenda is to make themselves richer and the poor harder. They say I know that I greedy, but I beg you don't watch me stop being hateful. Instead just be grateful. All the good them say it's all about me. That's the slogan. The big salary increase is just the latest injustice to be imposed on the people by these blundering misfits. They're selfish and greedy with no love for the needy. Cabalicious and run race, make the thing ain't got no taste. Disrespectful and pompous, arrogant and self-righteous. These goats too brave and bold, ain't got no heart, no soul. They fed on their own nest, we not a care for the rest. They say it's all about me. That's the goat, them mantra. Who want the whole hog treated poor people like dog men? Who keep flying high and start living our sons here to die? Men. Who take the pepper drop up and kill off the peace? Men. Enough talking about lift and elevate, just words and promises but no relief. Who lacking empathy, compassion, humility, me. Who think that shame, lame, rename is a sustainable strategy? Here they go, them men. But woe be unto these ghosts and vampires. Fake lies, as these 5 verse 10 says. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. Firstly, not grievous evil under the sun. Well according to the harm of its owners. Lost to misfortune so that their children have nothing to inherit. So let them carry on, God don't like ugly. Who playing, who fooling, who since June 2022, men. Who do the big bet and switch, divide the poor and the rich, men. Who raking in bigly while so many going hungry, Who are disgrace of behind blood-sucking parasite, a bunch of termites. Let it go, them,
in Gatekeepers Inc. who composed and produced that song. We think that song has a lot of potential.
Yes.
I see it winning a Grammy.
Yes. And in fact, that I'm seeing we have our caucus and convention this year, and it is going to be a caucus and convention like no other. The preparations have already started. And we would give you more information as time goes on to what is in store. But, you know, we have that song, and it really speaks about greed. It speaks about gluttony. It speaks about persons who don't have a care for the people that they are to serve. And so, it is a sad reality. Although the song is very high pitch, is very, we could sing along. The reality is a sad one. Yeah.
So we are winding down this live. We have to apologize for the glitches that were experienced 3/4 of the way. Again, this is something that we will perfect this. I mean, you know, like everything else, sometimes trouble comes when you least expect it.
It's just an obstacle for us to get over.
But we will perfect this. We hope that you have appreciated the information we've shared tonight. If you missed anything, obviously this is recorded for posterity, so you can always go back on our Facebook page, on Pam's Facebook page, and see the information. We want to again remind you that the Secretariat is open on the weekend between 10 and 1. We are in the bottom floor of the Grant and Powell building on Church Street. We would do a directional video shortly, as the chairman just promised, so that folks who are not really familiar with the location can find us. You can you can share information with us there, pay your membership dues here, get information from us, give donations, whatever it is you want to do. We want to use this time to begin to interact with our people, to meet our people, to share with our people. And so we thank you very much for joining us on this first live. Again, it wasn't all quite perfect, but we hope that you enjoyed the portions that you were able to see in here. And more than anything else, we hope that you enjoy this special production. You will be hearing a lot more of it. There's still work to be done apparently, but for what we see now, it is an excellent piece. And so we want you to get accustomed to hearing it on our platforms. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for joining, for sharing on the first live. And we look forward to seeing you again, hopefully next Thursday and the Thursdays following, because we would make this a weekly. Or you tell us how much time you want to see us, and we would do what we can to make sure that we honor your requests. So thank you very much for viewing. Over and out, and here's to a really good night and a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.